What is up, you guys? It is BRICKLOVER Brad here, and today I want to give you guys a Lego room tour. This is not like the last room tour I made where it was a little bit more professional and I was mostly in front of the camera giving you guys a tour. This one I'm going to be fully behind the camera because I want to give you a vlog style video, an overview of my whole Lego room. It's been a while since I've really walked you guys through the Lego room, so I just wanted to be as informal as possible and show you the entire place where I make all my Lego videos, where I do all my set building, my mock building, I store my Lego collection, and so much more. This is pretty much the full space here, which I'm going to go into everything in a little bit more detail. All my Lego collection pretty much is stored. A lot of the built sets I have are pretty much stored on these white bookcases that pretty much line the whole perimeter of this side of the room, and then I've got some other things here like my studio setup, posters, artwork, my desk for all my editing, and then of course my Lego City and my Lego parts collection. But we're going to go through all this in a little bit more detail, and first let's get started over at the front door. Alright, so right here is the entrance door to the Lego room. You guys have probably seen that many times. This is the little hallway that I walk through to get to the main part of my apartment. On the left side, when you first come into the room, I've got my closet here of unbuilt Lego sets. So this is like what I call the backlog, but it's basically just full of all the sets that I still have to build. There's a lot of things in here, lots of building to do, which I'm always very, very excited about, and I just hide all that away behind the door. Of course, next to that is the bricklaying room, which I gave a full tour of a couple weeks ago. You guys can have to go check that out. Over here, I've got a shelf right on the inside of the door here, and let me just go into a little bit more detail with it. So for starters, up here, I do have all of these collectible minifigures. This isn't actually all the collectible minifigures that I own. I just unfortunately don't have enough room for them in the frame here, so I only put my favorites in the frame and some of the most recent ones I've collected on the shelf right here, and I'll continue to do that. And then I've got the 2024 sign there. I've got some Lego lanyards right here. Apparently, I learned this one this year was very rare, but we've got Ninjago, we've got things from like Bricks in the Six, Brickfest Live, I believe this one here is Bricks in the Six again. We've got Brickworld Chicago. So lots of really cool things there. Medieval Times, all that good stuff. And then just some more keychains there. I've got my Pick-a-Brick cups down here, the last few that I have. Underneath the shelf here, this is going to be displayed soon, but right now it's full of Lego bricks that need to be washed. I've got a bunch of poly bags and things like that right here to be built, stuff like that. They're just all over the place. Below that, I've got more sets to be built. A lot of these ones are vintage. These are more poly bags, and a lot of the sets down here are poly bags slash gift with purchases. Next to that, I've actually got my minifigure parts that are all sorted into these little drawers here, and then I've got a few Lego builds on top there, and then just a few parts, or like, I guess like stationary items in the Lego. I've got some Philly Brickfest medals, which are really cool, so I put them there. And then obviously off to the side there, I've got some Lego artwork. So up here, I've got my dog and cat, which are mocks. Then I have Mickey and Minnie. Then I've got Iron Man and myself from the Mosaic Maker. We've got the Spaceman set, and then down here, the Wave set, and I'll put the Van Gogh set right beside it. I've got my air conditioning unit there with just a bunch of really cool Lego magnets, as you guys can see from over the years. Some are from when I worked at Lego stores and stuff like that. And then above that, the air conditioner, and I've got this piece of artwork that I got done at Philly Brickfest 2017. It's like a little caricature. I almost forgot, but up here as well, I do have a Lego license plate. Now, of course, here, this is the rest of the Lego room. This is where you know, see a majority of my videos where I spend a majority of the time where all my Lego is. Starting over here, I've got the Lego parts storage selection. So this is just right off that bookshelf there that you saw in the intro. Down here, I've got the Lego NASA Apollo set, which is really cool, standing up there. I've got these storage containers full of my sorted Lego collection. Lots of different bricks all through these. And then I've got all my Lego collection right here, which again, I've made a video more recently talking about my Lego storage solution, giving you a full tour, a walkthrough of how I sort all of my Lego pieces, so I'm not going to spend time doing that in the video. But above that, I've got all my Disney CMF minifigures up here on a base plate, and then I've got some Disney sets here, like the Haunted House, this Disney gift with purchase. We've got the Disney movie camera up here, which is really cool, the Up House as well. We've got like Peter Pan and Wendy over here, more of the gift with purchase, and the miniature Disney castle. Of course, we've got the large Disney castle, which was a lot of fun to buy and build back in the day. Above that, I've got one of my old BRICKLOVER 18 banners, and then I've got a few just fairground sets. So I've got like the Ferris wheel here and the merry-go-round and just a few other really random things all on top of my storage solution. Behind that, I've actually got this Lego movie blanket, which is something I got a few years ago, and I like hanging it up. I don't actually use it as a blanket or anything like that, but it's really fun looking. I've got the wind turbine right here as well, next to some other sets, and below that, I've got some architecture sets like Buckingham Palace and Trafalgar Square, and then just some other cities, or I guess that's a Creator 3-in-1 set down there. I've got more Lego parts down here, and this is just a lot of stuff for my city, so like extra vehicles and minifigures and mini builds for the city, and those bins are kind of boring. Underneath the Lego City, I've got just a bunch of random boxes and bins of stuff like that. I don't even know half the time what is under there. There's a lot of Lego instruction manuals, a lot of pick-a-brick cup lids, build a minifigure things, and all that stuff. Of course, I've got my Lego City up here on 3 different tables all combined together. So love how the Lego City looks here in my room. I'm always very happy with it, and I like that it kind of takes up the full wall there. I've got a bunch of Lego artwork up here above that, which is like all the Lego movie ones. And then we've got a lot from the Lego Batman movie as well. Of course, I've got all of my big displays of Lego, like all my bookshelves, which are kind of lining the whole room here, which is I love, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But I've got the Lego Titanic right down here, which is the largest Lego set that I own. Well, technically kind of like the largest Lego set I own because of the world map, doesn't really count. And then beside that, I've got the Lego Roman Colosseum, which is a really fun set as well. Of course, in front of my Lego City and right near my Lego parts collection, I've got my building table. This is a building table on wheels. This is where I do all my mock buildings, speed builds, bricklaying part outs, like so much I can do with this table. It moves around all the time. It's never in one spot, and it's almost never cleaned off like this. So it's always very, very messy. Right here, I've got my desk area here. This is where I do a lot of my video editing and work and stuff like that. I've got the dual monitors there. This is the main one I use most often. It's hooked up to the MacBook, and this is the secondary one. And then, of course, I've got my keyboard and a mouse and all that good stuff. This is the laptop I use for picking bricklink orders, doing my episodes of Ask Brick, and then also streaming to the TV so I can still comment and stuff like that. The TV is hooked up to a DVD player as well as the laptop when the HDMI cord is plugged in. Beside the desk here, I've actually got another bookshelf, which is just a mini one. Down here, I've got like broken Lego parts, some stickers, Lego movies, and then just a bunch of random Lego builds. Up here, I've got like an NCIS DVD collection and some more random Lego builds. I've got the Lego Haunted House set here, really great set. We've got the Lego Botanical set, these flowers, as well as 3 of the Speed Champions cars. And then on the desk as well, I've already talked about my computer, but I've also just got a few other random Lego sets kind of spewed around there, just ones that I like and are fun to look at. Above that, I've got the photo from when we all went to Medieval Times at Brick World Chicago, which is fun. A bunch of random notes and some TikTok best posting practices. I've got my YouTube play buttons up here, so this is the first one ever. This is the Lego one that I made many years ago, and then this is my actual one from YouTube when I hit 100,000 subscribers. I've got a little shelf here of a bunch of just random Lego things. So I've got the Lego Ostrich, the Purple Spaceman, and this really rare Canada Post brick. I've got some stickers here from Claire the Plastic Architect, then just a bunch of other Lego minifigures like Kevin Hinkle over here. I believe these ones, some of them are Eclipse Graphic, some of them are minifigs.me. There's just a huge variety of ones right here. I've even got some like Barack and Michelle Obama, the Queen. We've got Blocks Magazine, a keychain, and a bunch of other random things here as well, just kind of spread across that display. Next to that, obviously, in my computer, I've just got a drawer here. This is just full of a bunch of camera equipment, hard drives, things that for mostly video production. I've got a tripod here for when I do film on my computer, and that's the webcam is the iPhone. The tripod here is just set up next to it. I've got my microphone for all voiceovers and things like that. And then, of course, this is the studio where I've got the studio lights, extra tripods, extra cameras, GoPros, all the things that I use all the time for making my videos. This is what the table looks like there. I've got a stool there that my grandpa made. You guys can see it says Lego on it, all the power cords and stuff like that. Underneath, I've got a bunch of other backdrop colors, more tripods in the way. And then I've got some Lego sets here as well, like the buildable Lego minifigure, the Adidas Superstar, and then just some things I use for videos. And again, more hard drives. I have like a dozen hard drives at this point. It's pretty crazy. Above the studio setup here, I do have some more Lego posters. So I've got like the Lego movie ones, Lego Movie 2, the full Ninjago sign one, the Lego Ninjago movie one, and then the Lego Batman movie. I've got some Lego drawstring bags up here, which I just thought were fun and cool decor. And then I've got a bunch of custom Lego minifigures out here that I just love looking at because they're all really cool. And these are from a variety of places like Brickloot, Minifigs.me, United Bricks, Minifigs.me, Minifigures.com, M&R Productions, like so many different brands all the way up there. Of course, over here is my Lego studio setup. This is where I have all the lights. This is my desk where I do a lot of my filming, and of course the backdrop. So this is kind of the camera setup right here. I've got my main camera always hooked up to the teleprompter, which looks really cool. I love how that looks, and it's just super easy for me to come in and film and press record. I've got a monitor here set up so I can see myself when I'm recording, and then this cart underneath just full of like extra camera equipment, lights, lenses, microphones, backdrops, all that great stuff. My travel bag and extra tripods there. We've got this storage container here full of a bunch of things, which I'll show you in just a second. And then the back corner is full of tripods and sliders and stuff like that. I've got a whiteboard up here that I never actually use, but I should. And then way in the back corner, I've got the Lego Brickumentary poster. I don't think I've shown what's in these cabinets for a while, so I will do that. Up here though, first I do have a bunch of just random Lego sets that I've kind of put over the last few months. We've got some Speed Champions right here, the Lego Botanical Mini Plants, this fall flower scene, and we've got the Lego Star Wars 501st Battle Pack. Got this cool Lego art piece there, and like I said, the whiteboard as well, the extra tripods here. Below that, I've got the school bus from Hidden Side, as well as the Lego Movie 2 bus, and then the set from Classic Space. These are some boxes on things that I still have to film some videos on. Right here, I've just got a bunch of seasonal sets. I think it's mostly Easter at this point that I still have to build. This is all a bunch of paper things, so I've got like stickers and posters and flyers and just a bunch of things that I've collected over the years. Lots of cool things in here. And then these are just a few more other set builds. These are like, I think this is from the pop-up book, Brick Coaster. These are from the Treehouse set, all the extra leaves there if I ever want to switch it out. So I just put them all down here. A lot of what's in these shelves are third-party Lego products. The first one here, however, is actually fan mail and just mail that I've got over the years from other companies or things that, you know, people have sent me. And then below that, I've just got a bunch of other products. These are things from, I believe, like between Brickworld, Bricks in the Six. These are mostly my dad's things. Like when he goes to Lego conventions, he gets a brick badge and stuff like that, but he doesn't really care if he holds on to it there. I've just got like extra lanyards here. I've got a bunch of brick arms as well. This is the one I said that was a little bit rare. We've got Lego socks, more brick arms here that I just have to label and identify. It's a pretty chaotic bin here. This is a bunch of minifigures from BRICKLOVER or just other BRICKLOVER exclusive things. Lots of figures here, minifigure accessories, and then I think there's a few other Lego brands in there as well. More third-party Lego stuff here. I've got things like light plates, extra base plates, Lego tape as well, these Lego wristbands, proper Lego bracelets, which are really fun, and of course some knockoff Lego minifigures. Down here, a bunch of kitchen things. So I've got like trays, ice cube trays, chocolate trays, whatever you want to use them for. I've got Lego cookie cutters and Lego salt and pepper shakers. And in this last drawer, it looks like just boring receipts. And now I think it's pretty much time to show you guys all of the Lego bookcases here. All the ones here I have in my Lego room, and I made a video on that more detailed recently, so I'm not going to go super in depth with it, but I still want to show you what's here. So for starters, down here I've got a bunch of boxes. These are all my other Lego minifigures, so as I already mentioned in this video, all the minifigures that I have are not on display. A lot of them are in here divided up by series. I've also got a bunch of custom Lego parts and accessories, which I do want to make a video on a little bit later. This whole shelf is pretty much all of my seasonal sets, which I've shown more recently as well because of Valentine's Day, but it's just like a mixture. Like this shelf here is just a bunch of all the holidays kind of all put together. And then I've got all the Christmas ones right up here, a couple rows of just Christmas. I think there's 4 now in total. And then up here as well is just a huge mixture of all the holidays. Above that, I've just got a bunch of random Lego things. Like I think the Modulex are up here. Those things are both full of brick separators. These are extra poly bags, and then just like who knows what kind of pieces, masks, hats are up there, bunch of random things. Beside that, I've actually got this cool Lego roller coaster because I rebuilt that recently and this was the only place I could find a home for it. Below that, I've got just a bunch of really cool Lego sets. These are some of my favorite ones. That's why they're always on display here right behind where I actually do a lot of my filming. So I've got like the ship in the bottle, some Lego mugs, the camera, the year of sets. I've got a bunch of really cool Lego ideas ones right here, like the dinosaur fossils and the women sets, like the Women of NASA and the Women of Science ones, which are really awesome. Below that, I've got the Lego Wall-E, the Lego Mickey Mouse set, as well as the exosuit, and then just a gift with purchase there, and even the Mars rover, which is a really fun one. And then below that, I've got this Lego castle set, some Minecraft, some Despicable Me, and then I don't like this hamster ball, I think from Overwatch or something like that. I don't know the game, I don't play it, but it's a cool set. Below that, I actually have some more just gift with purchases, as well as the Lego London bus and the Lego pickup truck, and then I've even got some Lego shoes down there. Up here, I've got this really cool Brickmania set, Brickmania 503. It's a very old one. This is the only Brickmania set that I actually own, and it's sealed. It's really cool. I've got a bunch of Lego boxes up here. This is from like a campaign I did. I've got the Galaxy Explorer up there, the wooden Lego minifigure, my YouTube play button box, and another architecture set that was just too tall for the other shelves. This shelf here is all the BrickLoot builds that I've got over the years from my collaborations with them. Below that, I've got a bunch of really cool sets like the Lego Pirate sets, a bunch from Legoland when I went with my dad, a bunch of my family's minifigures up there, and then just more Legoland sets and some ideas and gift with purchases. I've got the Lego Treehouse set here, one that I really love, the 2x4 Lego bricks, the Statue of Liberty, this Legoland cup from Billund, Denmark that I just filled with Lego bricks, the Lego House Home of the Brick Tree of Creativity, which is a really cool set I love. We've got a stress ball of Lego there, a Lego camera, and then just some more gifted purchases and other really cool things I built over the years, including the Me model set. I don't even think they're around anymore. Below that, I just got a few of the busts and the helmet heads because I think they're really cool. Some brick sketches here, more gifted purchases. My only Lego Studio set, which was sent to me at Christmas time a few years ago for a Secret Santa, which I really love that one. Some other gifted purchases, and the 501st, the original 501st set, which is really fun, and more brick sketches down here. And this is just a variety of probably mostly gifted purchases. The first ever paper Lego poly bag that I did, and a bunch of random other things. And then down here, just a bunch of Lego boxes. All of these are actually filled with Lego, vintage Lego I think I got in 2016, so 8 years ago, that I still have not sorted. So these are just kind of in their permanent home right now. And then there's a few Lego games that I haven't broken down for parts. I've got my shelf of Lego White Houses here. So I've got the original White House as well as the newer version, including a BrickLoot version here. A few Lego minifigure keychains, and then even a custom one I made of White House Dan and Channing Tatum. I've got the Lego Galaxy Explorer set here. I put it up on display on an angle because I love how that looks. A few other classic space sets that I've added to my collection over the years there as well as some Lego London architecture sets, some exclusive London minifigures, exclusive London mini build, and the buses here. These are all the sets I have from Billund, Denmark when I went there. Of course, we've got the Lego house, a coffee cup, Billund Airport, the Lego house set, and the actual sets are right here. This looks like it fell down, but I originally had the poly bag for the Build Your Meal, all the bricks there, the Legoland display, and my 6 bricks that I got. Bunch of Lego minifigures here, the meals that I actually had, and then this is what my model was when I went to the Lego house and their Lego fish there. Below that, I've got a bunch of other cool sets. These are like Lego stores. Some of these were gifted purchases, poly bags, ones I bought. Toys R Us sets there as well. My original VIP card and the VIP keychain before it was the Lego Insiders program and even before it was blue. We've got the Story of the Lego House, which is a Bricklink Designer Program set, which is the only one I currently have in my collection. My dad has another one, and obviously the other ones I bought are on order. And then down here, just a bunch of other Lego sets, like the Tribute to Galileo. We've got some taxis, the Capitol building, and then just some other really cool builds. Some of these ones are a little bit more vintage. So we've got this Flatiron's not vintage, but then we've got other vintage ones that I've built more recently, like the Medical Plane and the Space set. Then we've got the Lincoln Memorial and the Pirate Gift with Purchase. And then below that are my 2 newest sets in the collection, or some of the 2 newest ones are the Lego Dreams sets. And then I've got the Pink Bucket Nation hat down here as well. Above this shelf, I've got, as I said, the boxes, a sorting head. I've got this sealed Lego system set, which I'm really excited about, and then some Lego Friends ones that I bought, the hot air balloon and the private jet, because I thought were really cool. Pretty much all of my Lego planes and all my Lego helicopters are seated on top of all the bookshelves. They pretty much go all the way down here, and I can show you those in a bit more detail. And then, of course, I've got my Lego boat collection as well, because a lot of these sets are just too large to actually fit on the shelves, so that's why they're up here. I try to make the best use of my display space, so that's why you can see that all the planes are kind of in different elevations, so I can fit more on there and also look at them. It looks really cool when you're looking down here and you're like, wow, those planes look pretty sick. So over here, I've got a bunch more sets as well. A lot of these ones are vintage sets or like gift with purchases from over the years, some exclusive ones. We've got like Mario sets right here and some space sets and more gift with purchases. And then all my space sets are right here. And below that one as well, another big space set with some gift with purchases. These shelves here are pretty much just poly bags or like really small builds from over the years. Lots of different old gift with purchases or just freebies there. And then I've got like the Arctic sets here and the Volcano Explorers and just kind of miscellaneous Lego City. More miscellaneous city here, like the hospital, Lego agents, and then whatever these sets are just kind of there. The Lunar New Year sets, I've got a few different shelves of these sets just because they all look really cool as well. So you can see they're all pretty much spread out. Most of the minifigures and stuff like that are all there with them. Over here, I've got a lot of my Lego Convention exclusive sets. So these are some like BrickFets back in the day. These are some things I built at Bricks in the Six this past year. Lego trophies, convention builds from Brick World. These are from like Philly Brickfest, Brick Fair Virginia 2013, Philly Brickfest, and then just all of my business cards. I just keep getting people's business cards and stickers and I store them all here, and then even a ticket for Brick Fair Virginia 2013. Above that, I've got a bunch of my exclusive Lego minifigures and cool Lego parts. All my brick badges here, like I combine them all together. These are a lot of custom Lego minifigures, exclusive ones from Lego, like grand opening in 100 years. The prototype Lego minifigure, like the test printed one, a bunch of like misprints or mismolds and stuff like that. the TTC minifigure, some custom pieces there from M&R, the golden Lego sprue, which came from the factory, some more exclusive Lego minifigures, a fake Mr. Gold that is not real, you guys don't worry, a CN Tower, and then some other Lego builds as well. I've got the jazz set here, as well as the Lego fish tank, and then a bunch of Lego architecture sets, which I do want to rearrange in a little bit because I have some other ones that I have yet to build that need to go on the shelf. Got some Disney sets here, including the Disney train, as well as the buildable Mickey and Minnie Mouse characters. We've got my Lego Movie and Lego Batman movie sets. These are from Lego Movie 1, Lego Movie 2, as well as the Lego Batman movie, like I mentioned, all just kind of spread all over the place there, and a bunch of the Lego movie sets especially are all over the room. A lot of them are in the city from one point or another because they're the cool buildable vehicles. Below that, I've got some more miscellaneous city, like a mock I made, Buzz Lightyear, and then a train. More miscellaneous city down here, just a bunch of random sets thrown or rip out. I've got my Lego Scooby-Doo sets right here, as well as the Emmett's Mech and a few little hidden side sets, just because I didn't know where else to put them, but the Mystery Machine and the Scooby-Doo are like my favorite ones. Of course, I've got the Lego Ninjago movie sets. These are the only ones that I really have that Lego all sent me for part of the campaign I did with them. And then I've got some shelves of Lego helicopters. A ton of helicopters here, in addition to all the other planes and helicopters that I put up here. These are the smaller ones that fit a little bit nicer on the shelves. Over here, I've got my brickhead collection, which is now fully full of all the different brickheads. I don't own all of them anymore. I used to, and I'm still trying to obtain all of them eventually, but I've got a lot of the Lego brickheads right here, all on display. At one point, they started out completely in order, but as I get to the end and I just ran out of space, now they're not in order, and there's actually double layered back here, and I'm just going to continue double layering them. You guys already saw the Lego Titanic, but behind that, I've got a bunch of Lego magazines and Lego catalogs, my Lego City sets, so they've got some Forest Police there, but this is mostly fire sets, the Home Alone sets, as well as some of the Indiana Jones sets. This is the Lego Police Station and some police vehicles here. This was one of the very first sets I got in my Lego collection. I've torn it apart and rebuilt it many times over the years, but it's such a special set to me, so I'm very happy that I have it here. I've got the Lego Friends Central Perk next to the Flintstones and the Big Bang Theory, and then the Lego Friends apartment is up here. And then this is some really cool shelf of some Lego travels. So these are all the custom Lego minifigures that I've made over the course of my travels to different Lego stores over the years, as well as some of the Lego postcards that actually go way back there. The Lego Jurassic Park set, which is the only really one that I own. And then of course next to that are all my Lego boats. A lot of these ones are just too big to fit in the bookshelves, but I've got things like Hidden Side, Ninjago's Destiny's Bounty, a ferry, Friends, and a pirate ship. Lots of cool ones there, and these are all the other boat sets as well. So a lot of underwater sets over here, some jet skis and some more boats and everything there. Below that, I've got this really cool Lego flag that I don't even remember where I got, but probably like Philly Brickfest or something like that. We've got the Pirates of Barracuda Bay set, and then we've got this Hidden Side lighthouse, and then the little gift with purchase there. I've got the medieval blacksmith shop right here, which is really fun, and then the Lego A-frame cabin. Down here, I've got some more vintage sets. This really cool yellow Lego transport, which I always wanted, and I'm super excited that I have now. This custom stage that I built. And then behind the Coliseum, it's really hard to tell. I've actually got a bunch of Lego books. So you guys can see it really fills up that shelf there. Huge variety. And then I think there's even more Lego books. So yeah, there are right over here. So lots of books in the collection. These are some Pick-a-Brick cups that are just overflow parts that I need to sort through and I need to use and build. Back here, I've got a Lego boat. We've got some Harry Potter sets, some Monster Fighters, and some limos here as well. And then just a bunch of like Creator 3-in-1. Some of these are houses, some of these are cabins, tree houses, and all that really fun stuff from over the years. They don't just like fit in my Lego city because the city is mostly like a downtown area, not a residential area, but still really fun. I've got a corner gas mock that I made many years ago with some corner gas Lego minifigures, and then I've got more Lego Creator sets up there, and then more boat sets here. This is a more vintage one from a few years, many years ago. The Lego boat here, of course, a lot of these ones I haven't actually ever tested out before yet, so I will test these out, and then some more Lego boats up here as well. As I mentioned, I did go through these shelves very quickly, so if you guys want to see the full video on that, I will link it in the cards as well. But this is a majority of my Lego collection. When I'm building, I don't like tear a lot of the sets apart. I mostly only buy Lego sets that I actually like, so that's why a lot of the sets that I build are actually on display here. Like, I'm not buying sets for pieces or for mocks or anything like that. I'm buying them because I like to build them, and that's why I have a whole bunch of other Lego parts as well, because that's what I actually use for building. So a lot of the sets that are in the closet there, I'm going to build them, and I'm going to find space for them here in the Lego room. And anytime I buy new sets as well, that's the goal, is to put them here on display in my Lego room. room. I do have to say, I feel like I got very lucky to get this room. It's very hard to find space like this here in downtown Toronto, especially to store such a large Lego collection and have such a big space to do it. Most condos, I feel like this would be 2 or 3 rooms, so I'd have to spread out. So it's very, very nice to have everything here in one big, massive room. And I absolutely love coming in here and just taking a look at everything. And that's why it's always so fun for me to make these videos for you guys, because I just love showing people my room. I love getting people's reactions. They think it's like the coolest room ever, and it just makes me so happy because I spend a lot of time to organize it and make it look nice and to properly display the sets around on the shelves and to make it all flow and to fit, and it's not just random things thrown there, and it's organized, and I know where things are, so that's why I'm really proud of this room and always happy to show it off. Anyway, you guys, I will probably make a more professional style video of this very soon, giving you a full Lego room tour, but in the meantime, I wanted to just do this vlog style one, and I really hope you enjoyed because I think we're able to get in a little bit more detail with just me being behind the camera and not in front of it, just kind of showing you a little bit more. But of course, always happy to make more room tours, and you know, things are always changing, so by the next time you see a room tour, the Lego room could look a lot different. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe, and we'll see you here in the next video.